Patricia Nikole, Wella Professionals Global Ambassador, and I'm excited to share with you a color correction that I'm going to be doing on my model Andrea. So let's jump into it. Where we're going to be lifting through some banding that she has, some old color buildup. And one thing that I want to note is that with her hair, when we started out, it was a little bit more on the fragile side, so we've had to be very careful with the process and pushing through to make sure that I wasn't doing anything to damage her hair any further. I'm going to show you the side. This is what we're working with. I did create a money piece with her last time, but I'm going to stick solely to hair painting to get her bright and blended. I'm going to be using Blondor Freelights with 20 volume, and that's going to be my tool to really work through any of this old color that she has, but still be very gentle with her hair. Here I have my lightener, I have my gloves, I have my cotton for separation. I also have my foils, which I'm going to use to incubate my sections, and I have all of my clips that I'm going to use to hold my foils together. I'm taking the tip of my comb and I'm starting right at the crown, and I'm just rolling it down, following the round of her head, and then I'm pushing everything forward. So this is what you're going to be painting in the back. With Andrea, we talked a lot about maintaining a lot of depth in her hair, so I'm going to start with sections that are going to be right above her occipital bone, and they're going to be even sections all the way up through the top of her head. So as you can see, this is where her occipital bone is, and I'm just taking a panel just like this. I'm going to do a light diffusion of teasing, which I'm going to show you, and I'm going to follow through all the way to the top. So everything is going to be repeated. Once you watch me do it, you'll be able to do it and follow along. Now I'm going to start a little bit lower in her hair, and I'm going to tease upward, but I'm just skimming the surface of her hair. I'm not actually going into the hair, just skimming lightly, just to get all of her baby hairs out of the way. And now you want to just take your clip, just like this, and that will hold all of the tease out of the way. So now I'm just going to lay the lightener right on top of the hair, just like this. This process should go by very quickly because you're just surface painting and being very intentional with your lightener placement. Now you're going to take your lightener and roll it down throughout the ends, but everything is going to live on top of the surface of the hair. So now I'm going to take my foil and lay it right on top. Now that I'm finished with the back of her hair, I'm going to take my clip and just hold my sections together just like this, right underneath the last cotton. So now that I'm finished with the back, I'm going to move on to the side, and here I'm going to pull all her hair up and I'm going to just pull it backwards. This is going to show me the lines that I'm going to work off of. I'm going to start right at her temple and make a horizontal section just like this. This is going to be the first panel that I'm going to paint. So now that I'm moving up the side of her hair, I'm going to do the same thing where I split her hair back, and I'm going to do a horizontal section just like this, lay it down and clip the top away. And this is going to be one of the last panels that I paint. So now I'm going to comb it down. Your tension is very important when you paint. You want to make sure that the hair doesn't move around, it lays really nice and neat, and you have a firm grip on it towards the ends. Now I'm going to lay a piece of cotton underneath, just lay it up just like that. So now I'm going to continue to do a slight tease towards the base. This is going to create beautiful diffusion and keep her base looking dark, but still brighten up the blonde and help to blend out any of this old color that she has in her hair. So now I've finished this side of her hair. I'm gonna take my clip and secure my foils in place. And now I'm gonna work on the opposite side. Now that I've finished painting Andrea, I'm gonna allow her to process for up to 50 minutes, and then I'm gonna bring her back to the chair to tone her hair. Now that Andrea's all processed, I'm excited to share with you exactly what she lifted to, so I'm gonna pull the foil off so you can see. And look at how beautiful that lift is. This is just with 20 volume and Freelights. This is exactly what you're looking for whenever you're doing any sort of surface painting. You wanna make sure that the panel looks even from the roots all the way to the ends. Nice and lifted exactly the way I want it. So here I have 8-stroke 03, and this is in the Koleston Perfect line, and I'm gonna be using Pastel Developer in a 1:2 mixing ratio. The reason why I love Pastel Developer so much is because I'm able to create a slight shift. So if there's any areas that are not even or any of that, it will help to bring it up and just even out my canvas perfectly. Thank you guys so much for watching this transformation color correction on Andrea. For more hair inspiration, be sure to follow Wella Professionals on YouTube.